questions on the record before moving forward and concerning the subject matter of the jurisdiction and the nature and cause of the action that's brought against me.
You're not dealing with reality.
Objection, Your Honor.
You can object all day long, but the bottom line is that what you are alleged with doing is a crime, and you are facing criminal prosecution here with a potential jail sentence of 93 days.
And that is a military tribunal.
There is no basis in law or fact for the conclusion that you stated, sir.
Criminal jurisdiction.
You haven't heard what I've said, sir.
Wow. There needs to be a corpus delicti, which there is. So I'm asking you.
Do you know any other legal words? Why don't you just mix and match them here?
Well,
maybe you could get a Department of Labor form and read a couple lines of that. Where does the Constitution say you have to have an understanding?
And you have an obligation to inform me of that jurisdiction,
which I have done about 17 times.
All right, guys, today we've got a crazy case to talk about. Have you ever seen a judge actually hang up on a sovereign citizen? Well, that's exactly what happened here. The judge got fed up and totally shut this guy down because he was acting ridiculous. Honestly, it was really satisfying to watch because for once, a sovereign citizen didn't get away with wasting everyone's time. I just don't get how these people think they'll win in court when their whole argument comes from random YouTube videos and Wikipedia conspiracy theories. Let me know what you think while you're watching. Was the judge too harsh? Or did this guy get what he deserved? Let's dive in and check out how the judge handled this mess.
I get the impression that he may be filing a special appearance on behalf of the sovereign.
Fact, this is 2500183, people of the city of Berkeley versus Kamash Daku Myrick.
Patrick, I'm just going to acknowledge my presence for the record. Patrick Gagnick. I'm here as appointed counsel on behalf of the arraignment docket this morning. I did speak to Mr. Myrick in private. I did explain to him he does have the right to counsel. I explained to him, obviously, that right. He's indicated to me unequivocally that he does not want counsel. Mr. Myrick, is that a fair statement?
That is a fair statement.
So with that said, I'm here and present, but with that, I believe Mr. Myrick will address the court on his own behalf.
Mr. Myrick, you have the right to decline counsel. You also have the right to change your mind. If you do, just notify the court.
Yes, sir.
You've been charged in this citation that was issued on the 22nd day of January at about 5:58 in the morning with driving in the city of Berkeley on Henley near Franklin Street while your license to do so was suspended. Driving on a suspended license is a crime for which you could be incarcerated up to 93 days and/or fined $500. You have a right to a trial. Trial can be before a judge or a jury. You can act as your own attorney or you can be represented by counsel. If you cannot afford to retain your own attorney, an attorney can be appointed for you. You'd have the right to confront and cross-examine the witnesses against you. You'd have the right to testify yourself or not to testify. In the event that you choose not to testify, your silence cannot be used against you. You have the right to be presumed innocent until you're proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. The court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf.
No, sir. I don't even understand the charges.
The charge is driving a car on the streets of the city of Berkeley while you're not licensed. You're suspended. That's the allegation.
Well, I totally understand, and I would love to plead, Your Honor. But before I have some questions on the record before moving forward and concerning the subject matter of the jurisdiction and the nature and cause of the action that's brought against me.
Did this guy really just say he wants to take a plea deal and claim he's a sovereign citizen? Come on, pick one struggle. I don't know what kind of guide he's following, but this is a mess. Usually, sovereign citizens are in court saying the government has no power over them, the judge works for some fake corporation, or that the flag in the room has the wrong number of fringes. But now he's trying to make a plea. Does he not get that pleading guilty means he's accepting the court's authority? That's like saying you don't believe in gravity and then falling flat on your face. It just doesn't make any sense. Have you ever seen a sovereign citizen try to take a plea deal? Because I've never seen anything like this.
The nature of the cause brought against you is a criminal charge
Okay.
alleging that you were operating a motor vehicle on the streets of the city of Berkeley while your driver's license was suspended by the Michigan Secretary of State. That is the nature of the charges brought against you.
Thank you, Your Honor, for the record. Are you saying that these are criminal charges?
Yeah.
Okay, Your Honor. Further, that brings a little bit more confusion for me because under the Constitution, there are two criminal jurisdictions. One is under common law, and the other one is under admiralty, and that's a military tribunal venue. And under Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17, which one of these criminal jurisdictions am I being brought on charges under?
Mr. Myrick, your perception as to the nature of the Constitution and its implications is grossly distorted. You're not dealing with reality.
Objection, Your Honor.
You can object all day long, but the bottom line is that what you are alleged with doing is a crime, and you are facing criminal prosecution here with a potential jail sentence of 93 days. Now, this isn't complicated. If you want to come up with words that don't make sense, keep talking. But the bottom line is that there's no correlation with what's going on here and admiralty law whatsoever. And the common law is a civil concept. We have statutes in the state of Michigan, as do all 50 of the states. The federal courts have statutes, and common law is a civil thing. There's no common law crimes.
Exactly. So you ruled out the common law, Your Honor. So the other criminal jurisdiction that I could be brought in charges under is under admiralty, and that is a military tribunal.
There is no basis in law or fact for the conclusion that you stated, sir.
Your Honor, you said I'm under a criminal. This is a criminal charge, correct?
Yeah.
So which of the two criminal jurisdictions?
You haven't heard what I've said, sir. This is not a matter of having the two choices that you have spoken to.
Wow.
You are misreading the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the state of Michigan, and the statutes that are brought against you here. There's nothing to do with admiralty. You weren't in a boat.
Well, Your Honor, you two have a sworn oath of office, correct?
After watching way too many sovereign citizen videos, I can honestly say their main goal seems to be confusing everyone until the judge either gives up or throws them in jail for contempt. It's like watching someone argue with their GPS. No matter how many times they say, "I don't consent," they're still headed straight to jail. This guy even asked the judge if he follows his oath. What does he think is going to happen? That the judge is suddenly going to have a breakdown and say, "You got me? Case dismissed?" That's not how court works. I really don't get these sovereign citizens. At this point, it feels like some kind of mental issue. I know I've said this before, but how is this still a thing? It's never worked, yet they act like they'll be the special case that finally gets it right. If anyone in the comments can explain their logic to me, please do, because I'm seriously confused.
I am sworn to uphold the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the state of Michigan, and the statutes related thereto. And that means that I'm not going to...
So you do have a Sixth Amendment obligation to inform me of what jurisdiction...
And I think I have done that. I have told you that the people of the city of Berkeley have brought charges against you.
Well, Your Honor, the people is not a person. If I'm being brought up under criminal charges, there needs to be a corpus delicti, which there isn't. So I'm asking you.
Do you know any other legal words? Why don't you just mix and match them here?
Well, this
maybe you could get a Department of Labor form and read a couple lines of that. into this record too. Or maybe you'd like to deal with the probate code. But the reality, sir, is that you've been charged with a city ordinance violation. It's clear what the ordinance says. It's clear what you've been charged with. You have a right to be presumed innocent, and you have a right to a trial. We're going to set this for pre-trial, before the trial. You'll be notified by mail. Do you still live on Mendota?
I do, but I have
What
not.
is your phone number?
I've not issued a plea, Your Honor.
I have entered a plea of not guilty on your behalf.
I object.
What is your phone number,
You cannot
sir?
enter a plea. I do not. I have not
I
entered a
can.
plea.
I just did.
Your Honor.
What is your phone number?
There is no plea that you can enter in because I didn't voluntarily enter in the plea, Your Honor. I'm asking you, Your Honor,
You want
what
me to enter a plea of guilty?
jurisdiction under the two jurisdictions that I'm
There's
being
not
charged
two
under?
jurisdictions. I
There's
don't know
only
how
two
you've been
jurisdictions
misled
that
to
I can be
believe
charged
that
under
there
under
are.
the Constitution,
No, that's
Your Honor.
Mr. Myrick. But your conclusion that there's only two jurisdictions here is absolutely without merit.
Your Honor, you said that this was a criminal charge. I'm asking you, Your Honor.
I'm asking you what your phone number is. Let's get down to basics here. You're making this very hard on yourself.
Your Honor, I
What's
have
your
the
phone
right
number?
to assert my right, Your Honor. And
What
I'm
is your
asking
phone
you,
number?
Your Honor?
What is your
What?
phone number?
My phone number, Your Honor, is
Yes, I'd like to know it.
Your Honor. We haven't even established what jurisdiction we're in.
We have, I have established that. I told you it's the people of the city of Berkeley that brought the charges against you.
Your Honor,
You've said that three times now.
You stated on the record that these were criminal charges, Your Honor. I need to have
Correct.
an understanding. By the Constitution, Your Honor, there are only two
Where
criminal
does the
charges. that I can be
Constitution say
brought
you
under.
have to have an understanding?
Say again, Your Honor.
Where does the Constitution say you have to have an understanding?
By the Sixth Amendment, Your Honor. The
Sixth Amendment says you have to
the right
understand. The Sixth Amendment can't make you understand if you're being unreasonable.
Your Honor, I have the right to understand what jurisdiction that I'm being brought under, and you have an obligation to inform me of that jurisdiction, Your Honor.
Which I have done about 17
By
times.
the Constitution, under Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17, Your Honor.
Mr. Myrick, your bond is $1,000 cash or surety. It must be paid within 48 hours or there'll be a warrant issued for your arrest.
Your Honor.
That's done. We're through. Good luck.
Your Honor.
Get your own lawyer.
Your Honor, you have not given me a jurisdiction, Your Honor.
I've given you a jurisdiction 4 times. I'm not going to waste any
Your
more
Honor.
time.
Your Honor, I think you there was a disconnection or something.
No, I disconnected you. If you want to continue, come to the courthouse soon.
Your Honor.
Come to the courthouse if you want to continue the conversation.
I would like to move for dismissal.
I
Your
would
Honor.
like, it's not going to be, no,
I would like to move.
you're gone.
Oh my god. Oh, we're recording. I just waited.
Finally, a judge who isn't putting up with the sovereign citizen nonsense. This was honestly so nice to watch. More judges need to do this because too many of them let these people waste everyone's time with their made-up arguments. But this judge, he straight up hung up on the guy twice. That was legendary. I actually had to pause the video and take it in because I've never seen a sovereign citizen get shut down so hard. This guy really thought he could outsmart the legal system, only to get completely ignored. It was hilarious. I almost felt bad for him, but then I remembered. He brought this on himself. He's the one acting like a sovereign citizen. I do wonder if he'll now try to say the judge was biased or too emotional just to get the case thrown out. These guys love playing the victim when their fake legal arguments fall apart. But let's be honest, judges don't lose cases just because they've had enough of someone's nonsense. If anything, this guy probably made things worse for himself by showing he has no respect for the court. What do you guys think? Does he have any chance of getting out of his 93 days, or is he just digging a deeper hole? If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I post stuff like this every day. And drop your thoughts in the comments. I love reading what you all have to say. Thanks so much and have an awesome day.